AEW or Next? I don't know what that is. What is that?
AEW or NXT, what does that mean?
AEW or NXT? I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Corporate Jan.
The war is upon us, lads. AEW, NXT, they're going head to head. It's going to be mad. It's going to be like World War II, except you can cheer for both teams to win. Well, we actually did that in World War II, but that's besides the point. The point is, even though we can watch both and we can enjoy both, I'm still curious to see what preference, if any, the general public have. So we're going on Twitch today with one simple question. AEW or NXT?
AEW or NXT? I don't know what that means.
AEW or NXT? What's the question, Corporate? I don't know what that question is.
I don't really watch wrestling. I have watched UFC.
UFC?
I do keep up on what Conor McGregor is doing.
It's not what I asked.
I haven't watched wrestling since I was about 8. And back then it was WWE and Raw.
Okay, I see a stream here that says belly dance theme night, so I'm going to ask the obvious question. She didn't dance to Vince McMahon's theme, and I'm very disappointed.
AEW or NXT? And I don't know what those are. They're wrestling shows? Oh, see, I thought they were computer stuff.
What's that? What does that mean?
AEW or... What are you talking about? Are you talking about next, like, Steve Jobs next? What are you talking about? Fucking wrestling.
Wrestling? What do you mean, wrestling? Yourself. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, yes, she's dying. Well, that's what you get for talking shit about wrestling. I'm a horrible person.
AEW or Next? I actually don't know.
Oh. I don't know what you're asking, Corporate.
AEW or NXT? I don't watch an enormous amount of wrestling currently, but generally if I'm going to watch it, I enjoy all of it. And I end up just like mystified and entranced by the storytelling that goes into that industry more than anything. So
okay, so he seems to like wrestling. We might finally get an answer to the question. AEW or NXT?
I would say whichever one has a better focus on storytelling and theatrics is the one that I would prefer. But I don't know which one that is.
That's great, thanks man. After such a long, detailed, intelligent response, we're still at square one.
AEU or what?
AEW or NXT? I don't know what that means.
AEU or NXT?
AEW or NXT? I don't watch wrestling, but someone said to me that I have a picture on Instagram where I look like Buff Bagalow.
Does he mean Buff Bagwell? Do you know what? I do see it. I do actually see it, not gonna lie.
Corporate Cyan, AEW or NXT? Does anyone remember the legit, what was the hall? ECW. That shit was fucking fun as shit.
Do you know what? That's a great idea. Fuck AEW and NXT. Let's ditch Wednesday Night Wrestling and replace it with ECW. Bring back the old lads. This is what the people want to see. NXT is fake wrestling. You know, he has a point. That's AEW might have the advantage there.
NXT is like a type of drink, I feel like. I don't fucking know.
AEW or NXT? I don't watch wrestling. AEW might draw in some ratings, but I don't think it could ever pass WWE's. I'd still say WWE. I'd still say NXT.
Alright, you know what? That was actually a pretty decent answer considering he doesn't watch wrestling.
When I was a kid, I thought WWE was lit. So I'm gonna have to go with WWE/NXT.
So I guess I need to get back into wrestling, right? Like when I was a kid, I watched WCW. But that was pretty much it. And when WWF became WWE, I was really little, but I remember my parents stopped watching wrestling when that happened.
Don't get me wrong, this is definitely one of the better streams I've been on today, but what is that chat?
AEW or NXT? Wait, what is AEW?
So someone in the chat was kind enough to explain to her what AEW was.
It's an organization by Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Cody Rhodes. Okay.
She seems so excited after learning about what this is. Oh my god. Look, I'm not always the best at reading body language, but I genuinely think we have converted a new AEW fan. She is buzzing. And on that note, while we're spreading some positivity and making wrestling fans, I'll probably just end it here. I'm really excited for this whole AEW NXT stuff. It's going to be great, and yeah.
AEW or NXT? Neither.